Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Get Real. You're listening to Brenda.
And Ashley, and today we have a brand new episode for you guys, and we're going to be talking all about being quarantined and how to stay sane.
Yeah, so I know a lot of you are probably finding it hard to, stay sane during all this. It's really hard, especially because we don't really know when everything will be back to normal again. So I think it's important to touch and talk about, little things that can help us get through times like this.
Exactly.
So I think the biggest thing right now is just each individual like trying to find some type of routine. I know it's hard because our usual routine is probably impossible right now.
Yeah,
So I
everything's like
think
thrown off at the moment.
yeah, I think it's important to just find a way in where you can still kind of find something to do and keep yourself busy. Um I can go over like certain things that I know I do that helps me, especially cuz when I was working, I know I had a specific routine. I'd have to wake up at 8 or, wake up at 12, depending on what time I started work. So now I have to try to remove that and I have so much free time. So I think in order to kind of keep yourself from feeling a little overwhelmed is just finding something that works for you. So for me, I usually, wake up around 9, 10. I make some breakfast. And then after breakfast, I usually either drive my mom or my sister to work. They're both in essential work, so that's usually my airtime where I can breathe a little, even though I'm not out walking. The little drives really do help. And then usually what I try to do too is try to work out. It's really hard too because I'm not one to work out a lot, but because I'm home all the time, I feel like it will help me because it gives me something to do. Plus, it makes me stay fit in a way because I'm really not walking or doing anything at this point. So even little workouts help me get through that. And then usually after that, I shower, make some lunch, wash dishes, do little tasks that need to be done at home. And then if I don't have too many tasks because I've done most of it, I try to do some journaling or something to like keep my mind off of the free time. And then usually around that time is when I make dinner after that. And then after dinner is usually when I have like my little relaxing time, which is usually the time that I would be home from work. So I would just do pretty much what I would do if I was working. So, go on Netflix, YouTube, read, do my journals, do little things that like, the end of the day tasks that kind of keeps you busy right before bedtime. So that's usually what I do.
hmm for me, I guess I don't really have like a set routine because my days aren't that different. The only difference is now that like instead of every few days leaving the house, I can't. So like my days are just kind of repetitive. But what I do is I just like I wake up, I do my morning routine that I've kind of talked about before, where I like do my meditation, I drink tea or whatever, I do my affirmations, I do all that, shower, get ready, and then my days usually are filled with filming, editing, working on any content that I need to, answering emails, and then like journaling, cooking a lot. I've been doing a lot more cooking than usual, and I'm trying to get like really creative with it too, which is fun. And then I think that's really it. Like I don't really do that much because me doing my like filming and editing usually takes like 7 hours of my day because it's like planning my content and then actually executing it and then like all of that. So like yeah, that's pretty much it. It's nothing different for me, I would say. But I'm losing my mind for sure because it's too repetitive now.
Yeah, I think that's the important thing too, though. Like, I know for some people they might find it harder to find some set routine just because I know there's people like right now with their kids or with like grandparents or certain people like that they're being self quarantined. Yeah, like my house is like filled with 5 people, but luckily, like I said, most of the people that live in my house work in essential businesses. So really it's just me and my brother at home right now, but I know it can get chaotic when there's a lot of people. So I think just trying to find, like we talked about in the last episode, just find where you can kind of respect each other's space, but also do things to keep your mind off of everything that's going on. I think, like I said, I think it's super important for you to really find some type of routine, even if it's small, like just finding a time to normally wake up. Because again, when everything does go back to normal, I think a lot of people are going to try to, are going to find it hard to adjust back to the life that they had before.
My sleeping schedule's fucked up. That's one thing I will say. Like, I'm sleeping later than usual. I always slept at like 1. Now I'm sleeping at like 3. And I wake up late, which throws off my whole day. So like I'll wake up now at like 11:30, and then I like don't get out of bed until like 12, and then I don't shower and finish all of that until like 1:40. And now it's like getting onto the afternoon, evening, and I haven't even started my day yet. And it's really messing me up, I'm not gonna lie. I used to wake up at like 9.
Yeah, I was used to waking up at like 8, 7, and now I'm waking up at 9 or 10. But again, like I don't think it's bad. Like obviously a lot of us needed some type of rest and break. So I guess this is kind of it. But I think don't get too accustomed to the life, because I think once it's all said and done and we go back to our normal selves, people will find it hard to get back into that routine that they used to have. So
It's gonna be weird. Life after quarantine's gonna be weird. Like, are people still gonna shake hands?
right? No, I think a lot. I think a lot of things are going to change now. I don't think hugs are going to be a common thing. I think
Yeah.
maybe you'll only hug someone
If you know that they're like isolated and healthy.
yeah.
It's
Even like
crazy.
strangers, when you go to like the bank or something and you
Yeah.
shake hands,
Yeah, it's
like
not gonna happen anymore.
is it going to be like an elbow to elbow thing?
I would
I
prefer
don't know.
that. Okay, so let's talk about ways to kind of, keep your mental health at a good level, stay sane during the quarantine, because obviously we know that self-isolation is not for everybody. Like, there are people that are extroverted, there are people that are depressed, that have a hard time being stuck in the house. Like, I read this quote about how like there's some kids that like are abused at home and their escape is school. And that's
Yeah,
sad
I heard
because some
about that.
people, their escape is school, is work, is distractions, and like you're stuck at home. So like I guess we're going to talk about some ways to, feel better about the situation.
Yeah, I think first and foremost, like if you're a person who is very stressed out or has like a high anxiety level, I think one thing to really help you is really try to mute certain things. I know with everything going on, like honestly, some things you hear are just too much. Like some of it's all BS. Like it's just there to scare people. And I'm not saying like this situation isn't serious. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying people are taking certain things out of proportion and are making it to be more than they really are. So I think if you don't know how to identify what's real and fake, it's important to kind of mute certain things out. Like I know in the beginning Instagram was very like telling me, how many people died and how many
It
people
was
this
so
and that.
triggering.
And it was very like it's scary, right? Like now it's not too bad. I think most of it is all on Twitter and Facebook now. Instagram is more about the memes, like, oh, this is how I'm gonna look once quarantine is done, and certain like challenges and stuff, which is kind of, I guess, good to watch every now and then. But I think really knowing that, again, social media can be a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. So if you don't know how to use it properly or how to, detach yourself from it for certain things, then it can be very unhealthy for you.
Yeah, like especially if you're looking at statistics and updates and numbers, like don't be looking at that. Be looking at the little cute memes about how to boost your immune system and how to do certain things during this time, because like the media is showing you the chaotic side of it so that they can cause panic. So like mute what you can. Like you can mute certain comments, you can mute certain things on like Google Chrome, and just don't look for it. Like if you come across it, fine, but don't look for it. Like don't be searching up the numbers and statistics if like you're gonna stress out about it.
Yeah, I agree. And I think honestly, if you're one of those people who have a lot of people looking at your Instagram or certain social medias, post good things. Like
Hmm.
positive things are always good to see. Like I know I am always happy to see all the good things that are happening. My friend actually recently sent me this thing on YouTube, and I forget. It's about that guy from The Office. I forget his name.
Steve Carell? I
Is
don't
it
know.
Steve Carell?
I don't
But
know. Maybe I'm
he has this
tripping.
thing, and it's all about like good news, like good
Hmm.
news that's happening, regardless of everything that's going on. It's like little clips of things that people are progressing in, and things that are happy and people want to hear about. Like I know one of them was about a girl who, recovered cancer, and how people were like, applauding her after her recovery. So things like that, seeing good stuff is really helpful, not just seeing all the bad stuff. So post good stuff, post people recovering, post about, things that you see, that person helping another person, or, something positive to look at.
The next one, we would say stay inside. This one I don't even think we need to go into in depth because, like, it's common sense. The sooner you're in your home, the sooner we get the fuck out of our homes. So just, like, stay inside, and I think we'll all be more at peace if we're seeing that everyone's in their homes and not spreading out germs that they may or may not have.
Yeah, I agree. Like, play your part, guys. If you really don't have to be outside, just don't do it. Like, if you have to walk your dog or you have to do certain things, do what you have to do, but just don't, like, use this time as, like,
Like
going
getting
out, hanging
takeout all the
out.
time or like seeing friends. That's not good. But on the next one, another one is to be outside. But when we say outside, we mean like outdoors. So while social distancing, you can still go for a walk in the forest. You can still sit on a bench and enjoy the sun. But obviously, responsibly.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I know I saw this one news about this Brampton person getting a fine because they decided to throw like a party or a barbecue event. And it's like things like that, like, come on. Like, I get it. Like, and there's a lot of people who had to cancel certain events. I had a baby shower that I was supposed to go to in
People
April.
have to cancel weddings.
And exactly. So if they can
Sucks.
cancel events like that, baby showers, weddings, like, you're telling me you can't, like, cancel like a little barbecue get together?
Your
Like,
barbecue can wait.
come on, people. Like, play your part. If you have to go outside for your essentials, do what you have to do, but just do things responsibly. Like, there's a lot of things now that you can do online and that you can do remotely, so there's no reason to have to really go outside.
Especially to the people that are still getting takeout on the regular. Like, I understand wanting to support local businesses, but most delivery apps are offering free delivery right now. Like, just order it to your home, do no contact delivery, stay your ass inside. Like, you don't need to be out at these restaurants touching doors and doing this and doing that. Like, you can support businesses, but, like, with delivery services. We have these things that are convenience, and most of them are. Uber Eats is free delivery right now. Local businesses are free delivery.
Yeah, so for all those people who want their food,
Yeah.
skip the dishes, Uber Eats,
Foodora.
they got you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but let's talk a little bit about staying connected. So right now, obviously, it's super hard to stay connected with your friends, your loved ones, and all those people. But I think it's important to know that even though you can't physically see them, there is a virtual world out there.
Mm-hmm.
So you can FaceTime them, Skype them, video chat them. I know that's what I've been doing with a lot of friends. We do little video
You do Zoom?
FaceTimes. No, just we all have iPhones, so it's about that FaceTime life.
No, because Zoom is cool because it's like what the teachers are using. You can do multiple people in one chat.
Yeah,
Can
I've seen
can
that.
FaceTime do that? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I have if you have like a
What?
group chat. Yeah, because I did it recently. I have like a group chat with 4 of my friends, and we like FaceTimed each other.
Oh my god, I did not
Yeah,
know that.
yeah,
Well,
you
I
can do
learned
that.
something new.
There's also Google Duo. I don't know if you heard about that. It's like
Mm-mm.
also good for like people who have Androids. It's kind of
Ew.
like a FaceTime but for Androids.
Ew. Can't relate. There's an app called, I think it's called like Squad, and it's really cool because you can share your screen while you're FaceTiming. So like my friend and I, we shared the screen and we were watching YouTube videos and TikToks while seeing each other's face. And this is all on your phone. It was really
Oh wow,
cool.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
about
so
that.
like it's a split screen of three. So the top the first third is like the content that you're watching, and then the next two parts are like you and your friend. And then they have another one which is you can also like have the whole screen be like, whatever you're watching, and then your friends like in the corner. It's really cool. Like you actually share the screen. So if you guys want to watch a movie at the same time as your friends, oh, there's also that Netflix extension, the Chrome
Yeah,
extension. What's that called
the
again?
Netflix party. Netflix
Netflix
party.
party. Yeah, you watch at the same
Yeah.
time. You can pause it. It'll pause on your friend's end. You can talk. That's really
I
cool.
wish they had like a little like FaceTime instead of the chat though. Because like there's times where like I don't really want to type anything,
I
but like
think
I'll
that you
have
could
an
just add.
expression.
You could just do FaceTime though, like and just have like make put it in a little corner. Because the
Yeah, I
whole
know, but like,
importance of it is
what
like,
if one person, like, I have a group chat on WhatsApp, but some of them don't have
oh,
iPhones. They have like Android, Samsungs, and stuff. So it's like, all
ew.
right.
I don't know why you have friends like that. Ugh, I'm kidding. Okay, another way to really get yourself through this is, ooh, this is what I've been doing, learning new things. So you can learn anything, like even if it means Duolingo, learning a new language, that shit is free. It's great. I love Duolingo. I've been learning tarot, and that's been keeping me occupied because it's really fun to like have the time to learn that. Have you learned
Don't do it,
anything new?
people. Don't do it, people. I'm
No,
just
it's
joking.
cool. It's really nice. I've also been painting. Painting is fun. It's easy. I'm not learning it, but it's just like a hobby. Coloring books. Are you learning anything?
Yeah.
Liar. Oh my god.
I mean, I've been doing a lot of stuff that, like, the thing with me too is I used to like leave things to the day that like I would have free time, or oh, I'm gonna do this. So like I've
Oh.
been finding, for example, like I never wanted to ever dye my hair, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, let me just try it out. So I did my hair. It actually turned out pretty good. I was a little scared. I feel like a lot of people are actually doing that too. I see a lot of people
Yeah.
posting about getting their hair cut and things like that. I also recently built this like this what is it called? It's like a fuck. What are those things called? It's like an closet extension, like a rack for your clothes.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I got one. I built it, and I'm not much of a builder, so I did that. I've been journaling more too because I know that sometimes I didn't have time, so I usually put that in my schedule.
It's good
I've
too
been
because you can build the habit right now. So when you're back to your regular routine, you
Yeah, I
incorporate it
find time for
easily.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've been doing certain things that like I didn't really think was important. Again, working out, I never really liked to, but now I have so much free time that I'm like, you know what? Um do that, go for walks. And even sometimes I'll just stand out on my porch and just kind of like sit there and just, look and breathe and stuff. Yeah, in terms of learning certain things, the only things I've really tried is like more cooking, like recipes
Yeah,
stuff.
you can be more
But I don't
creative
really
now.
have recipes. I kind of just throw shit together. But I've been learning how to, make different things that I'm not really used to,
Hmm.
or trying to cook new things. I recently tried to bake.
Oh, me too. I fucked it all up though. I made cookies and it was terrible. It was terrible. I'm not a baker. Right now, though, there's also a lot of free resources. Like, a lot of places are giving away free classes. Getting your Smart Serve on Ontario is free right now. Getting,
I
yeah, so
should
if you
get
ever
that.
wanted your Smart Serve, it's free right now. There's a lot of,
Serve that
like, even,
alcohol.
oh my God, there's even like Harvard and a lot of universities and colleges are offering completely free courses. I'm doing, a course right now. There's like a business e-commerce course. Brenda and I are gonna tune in for like a podcast live streaming course so that we can learn how to grow our podcast. Like there's so much available. If you're from like the GTA, check out Launchpad now. Create, Make Lemonade. They have all these free workshops. But I don't even know about the other cities. But there's a lot that's free right now. It's crazy.
I know, guys. Take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like, I know there's a lot of bad things going on, but try to look through the positive things. Think about all the stuff that, we have access to and that we're helping each other get through. So,
Mm-hmm.
things like this, especially times like now, it's really good to take advantage of that kind of stuff. So, look into what you've always had a passionate about, what you've always been passionate about, and, try to get into it. Oh my gosh, you know what else I learned I forgot to talk about?
What?
Nails. I
Oh,
recently
really?
got like the gel, remember that I ordered?
Oh, the shellac, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta do that. My sister got an extra one by mistake, so I'm gonna get that like to keep. So I'm probably gonna learn how to do shellac nails too.
Yeah. It's
That's
actually a little
cool.
hard, but
Is it?
I'm hoping by the end of this I'll be a pro and you can start coming to me for your nail
Mm-hmm.
appointments. Yeah, probably
Okay.
not because
Probably
there's
not.
people who probably do better, but
Oh my god.
The other good things, speaking of things that are being available to us, the good thing too is a lot of artists right now, they're having like online streams or concerts, things that
Have
you
you
can.
seen Tory Lanez?
Yes.
Oh my god, it is such a mess. I love it. It is hilarious. The girls just get on and twerk. And
Yeah,
he's
what
just
is it
like
called?
drinking and
Record.
smoking.
It's called something record.
I think like quarantine radio or something like
Oh
that.
yeah,
And
yeah,
he's like
yeah, yeah,
quarantine,
yeah.
quarantine,
Radio.
quarantine.
Yes.
And then they're like drinking Corona and like smoking blunts and like oh my god, it's so
It's so
funny.
reckless.
It is a
I'm dying.
mess. And the girls
I saw
on
Aggie
there,
was on it. I think it was
really?
yesterday.
Was she shaking her
Yeah.
ass?
No, she was just there with her kid, and
Well,
she
she's
was
been
just
friends with
funny.
him for a long time. Like since like he first dropped his first mixtape, she was friends with him. I remember.
Yeah,
So I
I
don't
think
think
he's
she's like a
the
little thought for
godfather of
him.
Rico.
What?
Yeah, he's
That is
Rico's
so
godfather.
weird. Oh
Because
my
he always says,
god.
my godson, my godson.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's so random. Yeah, that one's funny. A lot of artists like are doing
Oh my god, did you
concerts,
see the one
right?
with John Legend and Chrissy
I
Teigen?
heard about it and like Janae
The
popped in. I didn't see it though.
They did like a wedding for Luna's like stuffed animals. And
Oh
it
no,
was
I heard they were
so
doing a
funny.
concert. No, I never saw that.
Yeah,
No,
it
I
was
never saw that.
hilarious.
Yeah, everyone's on live right now. Even like regular ass people are on live. It's so annoying.
Ashley's
Like
on live all the time too,
yeah, but
guys. So if you
at
want
least people care about my lives. I am the amateur guru if you want to tune in on Instagram and YouTube. But yeah, like people from my high school are on live with like their 2 viewers and they're just like talking about nonsense and like lip syncing to music and I'm just like it's like every hour too and I'm like, "Oh my god." Like I mean, hey, they're having fun, but it's really often everyone's on live.
Yeah, so if you guys have nothing to watch, trust me, there's always something on
Always.
Instagram, YouTube, all of those.
And it's funny when you catch them like at night and they're celebrities and they're like drunk and they're just like saying reckless shit. It's really funny. Like Ariana Grande, I like watching her lives. She barely goes on though.
Yeah, a lot of people are going on live. Even Jessie Reyes, actually, I saw hers recently too. She'll like get people to like join her live and like they'll like sing or do something or show some type of talent. Justin Bieber too, actually. He was doing the same thing.
Yeah,
Like
everyone's doing
getting
it.
people to join. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's challenges too, actually. I've seen a lot of like famous
I've
people
seen you
challenging each
post
other.
those. Oh my god.
No, but like those are okay. Those
Those are
those
so
are
annoying.
different.
Brenda posts those to Instagram, and you tried tagging me too, thinking I'm gonna repost it. You know those Instagram like tag 3 people you know and like tell us your favorite movie.
That's why I
song.
stopped doing it. I had to
This
stop
girl
doing
is
it
supposed to
because
do, like, 10 a day.
everybody I would tag would not do it. So if
I'm sorry.
the person that I tagged is listening right now, shame on you. Disappointment, okay?
I'm
Disappointment. Do your part, people. Join in on that fun, okay? Don't be like Ashley who doesn't support that, okay?
I'm so sorry. Another way to stay positive is to give back if you can. I think it just like gives out good energy, makes you feel better. Send a little donation. I didn't donate much. I think I donated $10 to some like influencer reposted this like COVID relief for people who don't have money to buy groceries and stuff. Even if it's $2, $1, $5, I think it's fine.
Honestly, even if it's not donating, I know right now we're in a tough time with people, being tight on money and getting laid off and stuff. But even finding ways to give back, and again, not necessarily in money, but like doing little things like, feeding the homeless, making something to give to them, or handing out like hand sanitizers if you have extra. To all those people who overbought shit and resell it for more expensive, like, y'all are motherfuckers. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
You fucking suck.
I don't.
All right, take out that motherfucker part, but you can leave the sucks. I'll say that again.
I'm gonna leave that in.
No, don't leave the motherfucker.
I don't know if I mentioned this in another episode. I might have, but like in my building, there was a guy who's young, able, and healthy, I guess, and he put a sign up, and it said like, if you're an elderly, because my building has like a bunch of old people and it's all elderly people, and he put a sign in the mailroom that says, if you're an elderly person that needs help getting groceries, I can make the run for you. Give me a call. Let me know what you need. I'm not charging. I'm just doing this because whatever. Like, I guess out of the kindness of his heart. If you can do something like that, even like if you know you're going to the store and you have an old neighbor, knock on their door, call them and be like, hey, like, do you need eggs? Like, I'm going to the store. Knowing that you're healthy and your immune system is okay. Like, little things like that too.
Yeah, that honestly, little things like that go a long way. Like, I know a lot of people say like, oh, whatever, this not gonna really make a difference. Trust me, like,
it makes a difference.
It makes a big difference. And again, like I said, it doesn't have to be money. Like, they can transfer you the money for the stuff and just be a good person and grab it for them. Again, feeding the homeless, that's also no money efforts, just making sandwiches, giving what you can. Again, I'm not saying to go and spend so much money on things, just essentials.
Damn, they're really out in the
Other things,
streets. That's sad.
supporting the locals too, if
Oh
you're hungry,
yeah,
get it from
yeah,
like the place that you usually go to and help them out, because I know a lot of companies and businesses right now too are
yeah.
really struggling. So I'm not saying eat out every day, but like if you're gonna do takeout one day, again, support those who need it,
Yeah,
right?
don't go to Popeyes. Go to the mom and pop shop that sells fried chicken, you know? Like don't go
Yeah.
to like the big corporations. Even me, like I was looking for something specific the other day and I was about to buy it at a grocery store and then I realized like, oh, there's like this holistic store downtown, so I bought it online, their online shop. Yeah, it costs a little bit more, not much, maybe $7 more than it normally would have, but like they need it right now because they got to pay their rent, they got to pay for their lights, they got to pay for everything. Oh, you can buy gift cards. If you don't have anything to buy, and you want to support, you can buy a gift card and spend it later.
Yeah. I know one thing I do too is like I know one of my neighbors, like nobody there drives. So whenever I go pick up my sister cuz she works at a grocery store or I'm out, again, I try not to go out if I don't need to, but like if I do go, I will ask and say like, "Hey, is there anything you want me to
Yeah.
grab for you since I'm out? Like I can come and drop it off." So I know I try to do that. Also trying to help where you can. I know now with everything going on, like the transit system is a little slower or like a little harder to like get to. So what I try to do too is help my sister and my mom get to work so that they're not out there waiting in the public for too long. So little things, again, nothing big. It could just be like the smallest thing, but that you know puts someone else's troubles behind them because you're helping them. So things like that can really really help. And again, it keeps us together, like your neighbor, whoever you do things for, will know, oh, this person did it out of their greater good. They didn't get anything in return and they still helped me out. So it's good to be good. It's good to help others by being good. But I think the biggest thing right now is just to know that we're all kind of going through this together. So I know you're probably struggling and you're finding it hard to get through it, but again, there's people going through the same thing. You lost your job, hundreds and thousands of people I'm sure lost their job too. You're struggling trying to work from home, hundreds and thousands of people are probably struggling with the same issue. You have your kids and it's hard to educate them because you know you haven't really been taught how to homeschool your child. But again, there's a lot of parents who are finding it hard too. I know there's a lot of things that are very helpful. Again, you just have to kind of search for it. There's even little activities that people post on Facebook and Twitter of little things that you can do with your kids, like little I Spy stuff with them being outside but not like, exposed for too long. Little mathematical questions, things like that. You can find all that sort of stuff online too. So, again, with that being said, just know that, your struggles are probably a lot of other people's struggles. So, just know that if we stay positive and we work together, hopefully all of this will end soon and we can all get back to our life as we once had.
I don't know, man. I'm losing my mind, but also the more I think about it, like a lot of us are panicking and whatever, whatever. A lot of us are sad and we hate what we're going through, but like my best friend's a nurse. And the nursing system right now is kind of fucked up. Like they don't have enough masks. Everything's changing every single day. Like they're going through a lot. And like my friend is obviously like having to put on like a strong face for her patients and whatnot. And like she's literally taking care of people that have the virus or could have the virus. And we're here complaining about like, oh my God, I just want to wear my summer thought clothes. Like, oh my God, I just want to go to restaurants. It's like, yeah, like we would all love to do that. And like we're all going insane, but also we should really be grateful that we're home and we're safe and we're healthy and we don't have to, come face to face with people who have the virus and have no choice but to be there for that person and take care of them. Like that's scary.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Speaking about that though, I want to give thanks to those people who are nurses,
Yeah, shout out all the
people who are working in
nurses.
grocery stores, people who have like essential businesses right now and have to go out there because we still have to get through life. So shout out to you people, much appreciated. You guys are the true heroes.
And shout out to Monica, my nurse friend, whose Instagram is nurse.monica. Go show her love. I hope someone actually shows her love. Go follow her. Nurse.monica with a K. Monica with a K, I repeat. Go follow her and go send her love and say thank you for taking care of us, because nurses, I don't know what the fuck we would do without them right now. Doctors, all of these people, it's crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so like we don't really have anything planned for this episode because there's nothing really happening in life or news other than COVID-19. So,
Rona.
what the fuck are you watching lately? What are you doing lately? What's something new? Any new movies? Any new YouTubers?
To be honest, movie-wise, no. I'm actually supposed to do a Netflix party with some homies, sometime this week. So, yeah, I'm gonna be watching some movies. I don't know what yet. I know Picture Perfect was one of the options, but
I know some good ones.
I watched the Focus
If you need
one.
some
You
good
told. Oh no,
movies, if
Blow.
anybody listening.
Blow. That was a good movie.
Oh, that one's so
That movie
good.
is good.
That
If
one's
you guys
so
need a good movie, watch Blow.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Watch Blow. It's old. If anybody needs any good movies, if you're like a female and you like corny stuff, because I've been watching some like not corny, but like funny Netflix movies, right? So there's one called Booksmart. That one's really funny. There's another one called, I can text you these after. They're actually really good. There's one called Booksmart. That's funny. There's another one called Someone Great. That one's a good one. It's really good for people that are going through like a breakup. It's very real. It's very funny. It's a really good movie. I also watched this funny one with, what's her name? She's like that big one who's funny. Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like her in like a frat house.
I watched the Tiger King one, the documentary.
How was that and what is that? I don't know what the fuck
Honestly,
that is.
it's just fucked up, but I've been hearing everyone talk about it, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch it, so I was watching it.
Was it good?
It's fucked up. It's something.
Was it like Don't Fuck with Cats?
No. It's not like Don't Fuck with Cats. That was fucked up.
Good or bad?
It's good, but you're not gonna kill yourself for not watching it. It's not something that you're gonna be like, oh my god. But people have been talking about it, so you're probably gonna want to know what the hell is up. It's just about crazy people being crazy.
By the way, the name of the movie with Melissa McCarthy is Life of the Party.
Oh yeah. I watched that.
If anybody was curious. It's funny. It's so stupid. It's really funny, though. I've also been watching, like, shows. I'm starting Love Island UK. Because the US one is good. So, like, dumb TV will get you through a time like this. Like, if you're into reality TV, The Bachelor, Love Island, Love is Blind type of shit. Like, all those dumb shows, I feel like will get you through
Speaking
it.
about reality show, I saw the little, like, clip of the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I'm not one to, like, watch it and to, like, watch it, like, religiously, I guess. I don't know. But there's this new episode that I guess just came out, and it's like Kim and Courtney like getting on into like a fight, and it just seems
I saw that on
TikTok.
TikTok.
It seems so wild that I kind of want to watch it.
Oh my god, I thought that was like an old clip. I didn't realize it was new.
I think it's fresh.
How are they grown as fucking acting like that? And I saw Kim's foundation or like her tan smeared on the wall.
Dad.
Like Courtney shoved her into the wall, and like there you could just see the smudge of orange on the wall. It was so gross. Yeah, watch stuff like that. Like mindless TV is very distracting. It's great. Honestly, I know it's stupid, but right now we have nothing to do. So like that has been getting me through it. Even like playing video games, like I have my Super Nintendo hooked up because I wish I fucking had a Nintendo Switch, which I think I'm going to buy this year because I'm done being left out.
I don't have one, so
I need a Switch. Your brother has one.
I guess that counts.
That's the same thing. You could literally, I'm so jealous. If I had a little brother that had one, I would literally pay him to use it. Just be like, listen, give it to me for 2 months solid. Let me beat Animal Crossing. I'll give you $10. And they'd take it. They'd take the $10. They'd be like, okay. What else have you been doing?
Honestly, I've been watching a lot of YouTube, too. I've been catching up with my YouTubers.
Oh my god, so much.
I've been seeing...
Any new channels?
No. I've been watching... I don't even know if I should talk about what I've been watching. I don't want people to judge me. I watch...
And me too.
I know, right?
We watch couples channels. That's our guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I'm not going to even lie, yeah. All my YouTube is couples channels.
Oh my god.
I have some that are not
channels.
necessarily couples channels, but they've become couples channels, if that makes sense.
Yeah. But you know what, though? Like, Brenda and I watch this channel called Juju and Des. I can't watch them anymore. They're too fake.
Really?
I don't watch them anymore. I can only watch KB and Carla, Charles and Alyssa. I can't watch Juju and Destiny
I
anymore.
watch Aloin
They're so
and
fake.
Aloin and Benny. They're fucking hilarious.
Couples channels
Let me
can be
find
so cringe.
out.
I like the ones that are real. Didn't she do a collab with Rosa?
Yeah, I watched that one. It was so funny.
I want to see that.
There was one with what's his face? What's his name? Sisters. What's
James Charles and
yes.
Rosa. Yeah.
I always get him and Jeffree Star confused, but yeah, him.
No, don't come for Jeffree Star. That's disrespectful.
Anyway, so he did one with her, and it was funny because like he was doing her lipstick or something, and then I don't know if you've seen the TikTok with
like
her
biting.
like biting.
Yeah, I saw that.
Funny.
Oh
I
my
was
god,
dying.
If you guys need YouTube recommendations, hit us up because we watch a lot of YouTube. Oh, the best YouTuber to watch, The Amateur Guru. Second best YouTuber, Ashley Flores TV. Look those up; they're great.
Yes. I binge watch those.
You're such a liar. You're such a liar. I don't even know if you've ever seen any of my videos.
I do. Mm-hmm. And if I don't, I at least hit the subscribe and the like button.
Okay. Books? You don't read, do you?
Not really, unless it's the news.
Oh my god, that's depressing. Well, books are great. If you guys need book recommendations, leave a comment on our Instagram and we'll post something with like some books that I guess I'm reading. I would say that we're reading, but yeah. Okay, well, I don't really know what else to say at this point. This is how we're passing the time. Share your ways that you pass the time on our Instagram. What's our Instagram?
Let's Get Real the podcast.
What's our Twitter?
Let's Get Real pod.
We don't post on there. We really should.
We should actually.
When we hit 100 followers, we'll post on Twitter consistently. Yes. We also have a YouTube channel, Let's Get Real Podcast. You can search us up, give us a like. We have some visuals up there. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this week.
Yes, guys, I'm really hoping that you guys stay safe, stay isolated, like I said, social distancing. You know, the faster we do this together, the faster we get through it together. All right, people? Don't forget it. Also, I told you guys to, send me some little hooks. I'm trying to think of something. I'm going to figure it out.
No one did.
It's going to happen.
No one
I
did.
know.
We got
people,
crickets.
Come on.
That's what we got. If you guys come up with a good one, I'll do it. But I'm a little, I don't know. We'll see about that.
I'll start it off. I'll be like, podcast.
Anyways, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next Monday.
Thanks.
Bye.